For small businesses in 2026, cybersecurity is completely different. What you don't know can put you out of business. The stakes are absolute. A staggering 60% of small businesses fail within 6 months of a major cyber attack. Even for survivors, the cost is crippling. An average data breach now costs a small business over $3.3 million. And make no mistake, you are the target. SMBs account for 46% of all cyber breaches affecting companies with under 1,000 employees. So what are these new threats? We'll break down the 2026 playbook, from AI-powered attacks to the defense rules you must adopt. The single most dangerous myth is believing you're too small to be a target. The reality: bots scan the internet 24/7 for any weakness. Attackers no longer need to be elite coders. Cybercrime as a service means anyone can buy ready-made hacking tools online. Ransomware as a service has exploded. Attackers simply rent malware and infrastructure, splitting profits with developers. But it's worse than locking your files. Modern ransomware uses double extortion. First, they steal your data. Then they encrypt it. So the number of attackers is growing. But how are they getting so much more effective? The answer is artificial intelligence. By 2026, AI-driven attacks are the new normal. AI makes criminals faster, smarter, and much harder to detect on your systems. First, AI automates reconnaissance. It scans public data to map your entire organizational structure, finding weak links in your team. Next, AI crafts hyper-realistic phishing attacks. Imagine an email perfectly mimicking your CEO's tone, referencing a real project. Finally, AI creates adaptive malware. This is malicious code that changes its signature in real time to evade antivirus software. AI is the engine, but it still needs a way into your organization. So where is the number one weak point these attacks exploit? Is it your firewall, your software? In 2026, the main front door for attackers isn't a piece of technology. It's far more personal. The new front door is identity. Your employee login credentials. Compromised credentials were the entry point in 22% of breaches. They get those credentials through new kinds of phishing. There's quishing, QR code phishing, smishing, malicious texts, and vishing, fraudulent voice calls. Attackers are even recruiting insiders, paying employees for access to corporate networks. But what if your own defenses are perfect? It might not matter. Attackers target your trusted vendors as a backdoor to your network. The danger also comes from within. Simple cloud misconfigurations can leave a door wide open. So can unauthorized employee apps. But the biggest internal threat is universal: human error. An incredible 95% of all cybersecurity incidents involve a human mistake. The threats are smarter and they're coming from every angle. How do you defend against all of this? The old rules no longer apply. Remember how credentials are the number one entry point. That's why the new baseline for defense is zero trust architecture. The principle is simple: never trust, always verify. Every single access request is authenticated inside or outside your network. This isn't just a best practice, it's becoming a requirement. By 2026, getting cyber insurance will mandate these strong controls. Insurers now demand multi-factor authentication on all accounts, endpoint protection, and a documented incident response plan. A documented response plan, multi-factor authentication, zero trust. Does your business have these in place right now? This is the readiness gap. Only 34% of small businesses have a formal plan for what to do during an attack, turning incidents into disasters. Survival in 2026 requires a new mindset. Cybersecurity is no longer a reactive cost. It is a mandatory, proactive strategic investment. We've seen the threats: AI-powered attackers, accessible ransomware, and attacks coming through employees and trusted partners. Understanding these specific threats is the first step. It lets you build a defense that matches the reality of the risk you face. Don't become another statistic. Assess your risks, train your team, and build your 2026 defense plan starting today. 1. Assume you are a target. 2. Prioritize identity and training. 3. Adopt a zero-trust mindset. 4. Plan and budget proactively. For more insights on protecting your business, subscribe and visit our website for additional resources and information. Website URL and social media handles on screen.